So, I want to ask you,
Okay.
and I'm throwing you in the deep end here.
I know what you're going to say, and I actually forgot to mention we should do this.
What do you think I'm going to ask?
Belle Delphine.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say.
Okay. But well, let's bring. I've got an idea for later then.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, who's been your favourite guest?
Oh, God damn it. That's really, now you have thrown me in the deep end. Favorite guest has been,
Obviously, we haven't had that many, and we've actually spoken after every single one we've said. We've enjoyed every single one as well.
Yeah.
Not a single podcast we've had a guest where we've thought, oh, you know what? That was all right. Like,
true.
I think every single guest we've had, we've really enjoyed.
Yeah, it's been sick, man. Yeah, and well, obviously I have to answer this, but I don't want to make it seem like I didn't enjoy the other guests. They were all amazing. I'd probably say, though, Bambino Becky, because of the reason being, obviously, like, it was good to talk to Talia, but I do talk to Talia quite a bit anyway.
Yeah.
And relatively the same with Reeve and Theo. Like, I know them a lot better, whereas Becky, I didn't know. I know her more as a watcher of her content
I know what you mean.
than friendship. You know, where like
I get
Theo,
that.
Talia, Reeve, kind of I've known them for a while, spoke to them a lot. Even like I've known about them for years. Like,
I knew that was
We
going to
knew it was-
happen,
yeah.
you know? I knew it. It hasn't turned off until just now.
yeah, maybe it's a voice recognition, and every time I say Theo, it turns off. Oh my god, bro!
For everyone watching, for everyone just listening, by the way, a light in the studio just turned off, and the second he said Theo, it turned back on. Oh my god.
Gangster. But whereas Becky, like, so I've known about them for years. Like
Yeah.
Reeve and Theo have been making content like ever since I've making content as well. Whereas Bambina Becky, relatively new on the scene, don't know much of her, so it's nice to kind of like.
I know what you mean.
You know?
That was the first one where I was full on. I know Becky well, but I
Yeah.
didn't know that much.
I'm not gonna lie, most guests that we get on here, we do like know because it's like very easy to like.
But I think that's part of the point of us having guests on. We don't want guests as a thing of, oh, we should get this person on and interview them.
Yeah, exactly.
We get people that are literally just a third person.
Yeah. Whereas like, if it's someone we don't know and they're here, but then again, it's different because if they're here just to kind of promote what they're doing, then they don't mind about being asked these questions because we know that's what
True.
they're here for, right?
Yeah.
Like most people who do like press runs and stuff, they only come on to promote their stuff.
Yeah, like
If you ask them about their
Liam Payne, for
Yeah.
example. Like, it's sick they got him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Happy Hour got him on the podcast.
Yeah.
But it would be a very different style for us if we had Liam Payne on
Yeah.
that compared to having like Theo Baker on. You'd have to change what we spoke about. And
Definitely,
stuff.
yeah. But I guess then again, for us,
I'm not saying I would turn that down, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, not
at all. I'd say yes.
but we're like usually we'll get say we get Theo on. We don't want to ask him about like, oh, how did you get into YouTube? We'll ask him like where he wants to go and what he wants to do with the content. We're not going to be there like, how did you start type thing. Whereas obviously, because we don't want to annoy him. Whereas
Yeah.
like we know that Liam
Is doing it
he's
for
asked
us,
it
yeah.
all the time, and he's probably only on the podcast
To
talk about that. Yeah. So like we wouldn't feel that awkwardness.
Yeah.
That's kind of like an unwritten thing.
It'd be a bit weird if we started talking to Liam Payne about like, oh, would you let someone poo in your chest?
Yeah. Although maybe he'd having like a nice.
He might
Although
do.
he definitely, I have to ask Jack, mate. Did he come on alone? Do you think to the podcast, or do you think he had like a
On loan?
no? Sorry, came alone
Oh.
or had like a manager,
You bet he came on loan.
like a signing.
I don't think he's going to stay there, Randall.
Yeah, but I'm on loan for 3 hours.
He's the next guest. He's just now a host of it. Yeah.
That'd be sick, you know. What?
I feel like it's weird if you add in a host at some point.
If it's Liam Payne, mate. Like,
True.
even if Dave Beckham like wants to come on and be our third guest,
Yeah,
like,
you're gone.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, no, you're gone.
He can sit. I can sit on his knee.
No, I'm sitting on his knee.
True. I'll sit in your chair then.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, David.
Well, I wanted to bring up, because we're talking about guests, I wanted to let everyone know what happened with Belle Delphine.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I thought that not only would that be funny to talk about, it would also be a very good title on YouTube.
Randolph proposed, for everyone wondering.
Proposed to Belle Delphine, she said no. Nah. But imagine this clip right now, how Belle Delphine rejected Randolph.
Nice.
Or how Belle Delphine rejected What's Good.
Randolph, because then it makes it sound like you asked her out.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's do that.
Nice.
So pretty much, right? Obviously, Simon doesn't have Twitter, but I do. And I was just chilling one night like, on voice chat with someone on Discord, just playing games and stuff. And then like Belle Delphine followed me on Twitter. I was like, that's kind of gas, to be fair. Got a big film coming out, big actress.
Big
but that's such a joke. But I was like, this is sick. Like, you know, a big person, big name. Well, that's kind of cool. But you know when someone follows you, like you don't have Twitter anymore. But you know back in the day when someone used to follow you, and it's that awkward part where it's like, are they following me just to message me, or are they following you for you to message them? so that they
Yeah,
can
I
let you
know what you
know
mean.
something. So she followed me. I was like, I'll let that simmer. I'll put my phone down a bit. I'll revisit it later on. And then my friend said, she followed you because I said Belle Delphine just followed me in the voice chat. And I was like, no way, you're lying. But they went to check, and they were like, on her recent followers, it was you and me together.
Okay.
So I think at the time I was with Josh. Josh was in the chat as well, and he was like, she probably wants to come on the podcast then. And I was like, that makes sense. Like, why would she follow me? Why would she follow me in general?
Down, bro.
Maybe she wants to come open packs.
Exactly.
But, I was
Big
like,
Pokemon fan.
yeah, if she's following both of us, I was like, maybe she wants to come on. And I saw she went on Jackmate, she went on H3, she went on some other podcasts as well. I thought maybe she's doing the rounds and maybe she wants to come on our podcast.
I think she is doing the rounds, but
Yeah,
then
but didn't want to ask. So I was like, well, I might as well ask. Really, I don't know her. Like, I'm not like. I mean, I would like to get to know Belle Delphine if she wanted to get to know her, but not no like
Randall.
Wait, no, what I'm saying is,
You are a married man.
No, I was going to say I don't want to talk. Like, I don't want to get to know her, but it sounds peak.
that does.
And I don't mean
you
that.
You don't have the aim of like being her mate or anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think she has the aim of being our mate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a mutually beneficial thing
Yeah.
for her to promote
Exactly,
her stuff
exactly.
and us to have.
But
her
if she
on the
wanted to
podcast.
be my friend, I would talk to her, you know, because I'm not nasty. But anyway, so I was like, okay, maybe there's an unwritten thing here where she.
the panic I can see from you going like, I don't want to be mean to her, but I don't want my wife to hate me. So-
No, bro, my wife's not going to hate me just because I want to be Belle Delphine's friend. Maybe she will actually. But no, nothing to do with OnlyFans or anything like that, you know. Maybe she enjoys Pokemon. Maybe she enjoys... That's all I enjoy, really.
yeah.
Anyway, so I was like, look, I said to Simon, I was like, let's just ask her if she wants to come on. Because she might want to come on without being like, can I come on? Because that's a bit of a weird thing to say to someone. So then I messaged her. I'll read it, but not exactly. Because I don't want to like share DMs, but I'll read like how roughly it went down. So I was like, hello, thanks for the follow.
Hello.
And she was like, hello, no need to thank me. I was like, okay, ha. And then I was like, we saw you follow Simon as well. Like, we've got a podcast. Do you want to come on? And she pretty much said, no.
Well, you can.
She said, yeah, it's like, she's like, I've seen you guys are great. And I love your podcast as much as I enjoy it. I'm all podcasted out at the minute. So
Which is fair, because she has done quite a bit.
Very fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe after Christmas, she's still got a few to do, etc. But then I've got to start filming content. So I assume she means a big film. So check her film out. 25th of December, it's coming out on...
Wait, why are you promoting it? She ain't here.
She might
know
want to come on in the future, though.
True.
Belle, if you're watching this, maybe come on the podcast.
Yeah, come on the
But
podcast.
I didn't mean any malice behind it. I didn't want to force you to come on the podcast, but I just thought if you're following us, maybe that's where you were trying to go. But what I think happened is maybe, because she said on Jackmate's podcast, she likes being weird with people. So I think what happened is maybe she did want to come on, but now that I asked, she's like, nah, just to like play around.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe she was hoping you'd beg her after that.
Yeah.
Well, please, it'd be amazing to get you before like Christmas. Blah,
True,
blah, blah.
true. Well, we'd love to have you on. Like, that's good for the podcast. So, and it'd be interesting actually, to be fair. But anyway, blah 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 blah. And then I was so wet afterwards. I'll read you exactly what I said afterwards. Okay,
Oh, no.
This is so wet. I don't talk to people like this. I don't know what to say. I was like, yeah, I noticed you've been doing loads. So I just wondered if you wanted to do more. But I can imagine you're knackered because she's doing loads of podcasts, not because she's doing OnlyFans. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, and yeah, you've got a lot of work to do. Ha 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 ha. And then I said, I saw the podcast with Jackmate. That was great. Keep up the work. Prayer signs. And then no reply.
You're so.
I'm such a little bitch, man.
Oh my god! It's like your first ever experience with a girl.
Yeah, I know.
Ha ha! You were great on the podcast.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I said you were great on the podcast.
Prayer
Bro, is it
emoji.
me or is it hot in here, man?
To you. Do you want me to turn it down?
Can you? Yeah.
Okay.
Right. 'Cause usually we do that. But no, yeah, Belle, if you're watching this, come through on a podcast. Sorry if I was too pushy, but I thought that's why you followed us both. Maybe just enjoy my tweets.